Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and all the folks out there on Facebook or YouTube who are just enjoying the weather and actually thinking about what's our purpose in life. And as we age, as we get up the ladder of life and age, we finally realize that life is pretty darn simple. You know, when we're retired, we have a pension coming in, looks after our needs, and if we have a nice place to live and it's comfortable. We wake up in the morning and we're comfortable and we have a way to have a quick breakfast. And we're able to walk or drive and go down and meet company, meet friends and family. That's about as good as it's going to get. And I think sometimes over our lifetime we may have really forgotten the true meaning of happiness. And from where I sit, I don't have all the answers, but when you wake up and you finally realize that you have to be happy with what you have in life. And that really means to say that if you're at a certain age and you're still able to walk and you're talking and driving and you have a lot of good friends and family that you can hang out with and have a joke or two or have a laugh, it doesn't get much better than that. And happiness is formed between our left ear and our right ear. Because you can't buy happiness off the shelf. You can't go to Walmart and say, "Give me $20 worth of happiness," or "Give me $1,000 worth of happiness." It doesn't work that way. And we have a powerful computer, very powerful computer on our shoulders. And whatever we think about on a daily basis happens for us. So if you want happiness to happen in your life, you have to think about how grateful you are. And being grateful means to say that if you're healthy and your mind is working good and you can still drive your car and walk around and enjoy exercise, enjoy the weather, and have the fun of meeting new people. You have your old friends, but it's so nice to make new friends. And I feel sorry for the senior who over this COVID thing got so scared they couldn't walk out of the house. They were told to stay home and be afraid of the virus, and it almost ruined people's lives. And some people are still wearing masks because they're afraid to catch the virus. If you have an immune system that's a little bit damaged, maybe you can wear a mask if you're afraid to when you go out into a crowd of people. But for me, I take the flu shot once a year, and I'm healthy, and I have no fear. I have my will is all made up. I have my final plans done up, and I have my right to die with dignity made up on both sides. And that tells my two sons and the doctors. When I get to the point where I'm not enjoying my life anymore, if I have an incurable disease or I can't remember people's names anymore, that means to say the fun is all gone out of my life. So when there's no more fun in life, it's time to go. But in the meantime, we have a tremendous opportunity each day to get up and enjoy the sunshine, look at the flowers and the trees around us, walk out and enjoy the fresh air, and enjoy freedom. We have our own freedom. We have the freedom to go, get up, put the color pants we want on, or drive a vehicle, a Ford or Chevy or whatever we want, whatever we can afford. And we have an opportunity to drive down any street we want, go to any church we want. We can buy a hamburger at McDonald's, or we can go down to A&W. It's our choice. So we have the freedom of choice. And there's a little bit of confusion out there yet. A little talk about the government taking away freedom. Well, we don't have that in Canada. We have freedom here. And the freedom is in our mind. If you're able to walk around and enjoy the weather, enjoy the sunshine, and meet a new friend, meet a new person and introduce yourself and talk to them and spend a few minutes enjoying life, that's heaven right there. A lot of people don't realize we're in heaven before we go, because heaven and freedom is being happy with what you have. Now, we have to understand that as we get older, we're going to lose our ability to do things, and sometimes it happens at different times in life. Last week, I lost a friend who was 93 years old, but I talked to him about 3 days before he passed away, and his mind was sharp as a tack, laughing and joking and enjoying life. And unfortunately, he got a shot of pneumonia, and it ruined his ability to process oxygen, and he wound up dying. But he told me personally, he said, look, I don't want to be laying around the hospital and have somebody changing my diapers and stuff like that. He said, I've had a very good life. I'm 93. I was going to be 93 in a couple of days. And he said, if I have to go tomorrow, it's fine. And that's the way I am. We have to enjoy exactly what we have. And realize that you can't just be unhappy, because you're going to be the only person that is unhappy. And the more that we can convince ourselves that happiness is between this year and this one on this side, and what we believe, if we can get out and enjoy the sunshine and walk around and enjoy the Mother Nature and see all the good things that we can see, the ability to see and hear is a God's gift. So if we're able to identify put our clothes on and identify how to dress ourselves, and also make our own meals or have meals delivered to us, we are in heaven now. Now, the people who aren't in heaven are the people who are on the drugs and serious situations like that, where they've taken drugs and their mind is ruined, and they cannot enjoy things anymore. So they have their hell on earth here. So we have a choice in life. We can have hell on earth by the choices that we make, or we can think about being grateful. And I'm getting close. I'm going to be 1 year short of 90 pretty soon, or 89, sorry. And we have to enjoy what we still have. So I'm just sitting here talking on my cell phone and trying to share some thoughts. And I'm sure there's people out there who have better answers than what I do, because I don't have all the answers. Nobody has all the answers. We can only speak from experience. And for me, life is good. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of fellow workers that I worked with, and we talk and have coffee together and enjoy life. And we hear a good joke, we laugh about that. And we have to laugh at ourselves once in a while, because, as we get older, we can forget our stuff. And there's a story about this couple who were married for 50 years, and she said to her husband one day, "I'm going to go downstairs to the fridge and make some dinner." So she walks away a few minutes, and she's going downstairs, and halfway down the stairs, she couldn't remember what she started going out for. So she went back up and said to her husband, "What was I going downstairs for?" He says, "Who are you?" So you might as well laugh about it, because we're going to get old and we're going to forget things. Now, in some cases, my friend Art, who just passed away, his mind was totally sharp. Like, I met him in the 1960s, and when I talked to him within about a week before he passed away, which is recently within 2 weeks, and his mind was as sharp as a tack. We laughed about the old days and about drinking old-style beer and catching fish and all kinds of stuff, and his mind was as sharp as a tack. But unfortunately, his body aged out on him, and that's going to happen to all of us. But there's no use of being afraid of it. And I think in preparation for death, having the right to die with dignity forms made up, you get them off the internet, and you fill them out. Mine says to my 2 sons and the doctors, if I'm ever in the hospital with an incurable disease, or I got Alzheimer's so bad I can't remember who people are anymore, that means my quality of life has got down to zilch. So when we still have a good quality of life and we can laugh and enjoy ourselves and walk and do things and enjoy the people around us and know where we're at all times, that's great. So we create our own happiness. So have yourself a great day, and I hope your world is full of happiness, because I I have no problem understanding what the word happiness means. It means being excited about what you have now and not being worried about a bigger place, a bigger, faster car, a young woman, and or trying to have somebody be a friend or a lover of yours that you have no control of, because we can't control that. The only we can control in our life is the way we treat people. How do we treat the people we come around with and they're good friends? And how we are to other people will change their attitude towards us. They will decide whether they like us or don't like us, and it doesn't matter to us anyway. We just treat them normally. We treat them the way we want them to treat us. That's the golden rule. You do unto others on the same as what you'd have them do unto you. So have yourself a beautiful day, and if you've got any thoughts, let's hear about them. I'd like you to come back and talk to me and talk about the topics that I've talked about. And don't be afraid to throw a few rocks. If you don't agree, you have the opportunity to speak out and talk and disagree, and let's have a decent debate. So have a great day. Bye-bye.